Hey guys, Julia here from Accessorize Your Life. How are you? Hopefully you're all doing well, or well enough, right? Well, I'm back with another video, and for this one I'm behind the camera because I will be shopping my stash. I don't have to worry about putting on a coat, hat, gloves, grabbing my purse, warming my car, getting in and out of my car, going from store to store. None of that, because I'm shopping my stash right here, right now in my beauty room. But just like any shopping trip, you need a list. And I've got a list. And who made the list, you may ask? Well, one of the most innovative beauty brands that was included on the Essence Power 40 list. Gonna be shopping from that brand. And from a brand that goes by two initials, as well as the first and last name, who's into sculpting the face and eyes, contouring, shading, make it smoky, make it sparkly, make it neutral. Yeah, that person's on the list. And there's no list without including something from the tribe. So if you want to see what I'm shopping my stash for, keep watching. One thing I've done is reorganize my drawers. So I think I've put everything together in a way that is easy for me to shop my stash. It's also easy to see what I have and to determine if I need something else. But the most enlightening thing that I realized from grouping all of my makeup together is I can see what it is I have the most stuff in one particular product, brand, or category, I should say. For instance, do I have mostly eyeshadows or do I have mostly foundations? It's a miraculous thing to see your shopping pattern when it's been laid out before you. It's no denying it that way. But anyway, we're going to start off with foundations. As you can see, I don't have that many, especially for a YouTuber. But my skin type is combination, mostly oily, especially in the summer, to semi-oily, then partial dry. I know that's a lot, but generally a matte, semi-matte, satin, natural finish works best for me. But I find the key to making a matte foundation work during the winter, you know, those drier, colder months, is to hydrate and to have a good skincare regimen and to moisturize. So I'm going to go ahead and pick from my foundations, and most of them are matte. I'd say maybe they all are, for the most part. I do have some cream to powder, things like that, that just, you know, are in between. They have a different finish. So I think I'm shopping for Clinique. I'm going to pull the Clinique because I think I started using it last week and found that I want to continue with it. And I think I even said in one of the videos that I would show you what I had on my face. So Clinique is going to be the foundation. And I'm definitely going to try to use my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method because that gets me in and out. And yeah, it just makes it so much easier. But I'm going to include a new foundation in the tray because I'm going to be talking about it this week. So I might as well pull it now so that, yeah, I'm not going to show you what it is. I'm just going to put it in my tray for now. That's how she does it. And a sample I have. Okay, let's move on. It looks like it's time for me to pick a face and eye primer, and I'm going to pick two products from this drawer, one for the eyes and one for the face. So let's go with the eyes first. I have been using this NARS eyeshadow base quite a bit and I love it, but maybe I should put it down and choose something else. Let's try the Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip Eye Primer. Let's try this. And for the face, we got to prime the face, and it's good to have a primer that works well with your foundation. I've chosen a matte formula, so I think I'm going to choose a matte primer for the face. Let's see, I have YSL, Guerlain. Is this a matte? Yeah, it's good for pores too. That's another thing. You have to consider your skin type, what your texture of your skin is, whether or not you have enlarged pores. All of those things you should take in consideration when choosing a face primer. I did have out the Yummy Skin mattifying primer. It's a face serum as well. I just used that. I want to use it, but I just used it. What about Pat McGrath? You know what? We're just going to go with Smashbox. Mattifying primer. It has salicylic acid in it and silkscreen complex. It says, doesn't say anything. It says oil control, smooth over clean skin, wear alone or underneath makeup to mattify. Nothing that talks about your pores, but that's okay. I'm just going to go with this one. Okay, let's move on. One thing that I am not including in my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is concealers. Now concealers, I go for a full coverage. I want to cover hyperpigmentation, you know, the dark circles under the eyes. I want something long lasting, maybe something waterproof. I want something hydrating as well because I'm dry under my eyes. So I know that Dior does that for me. I also know that the YSL does that. I have some Tom Ford here, L'Oreal. Let's go for these two. Don't Settle. This is by Kaja. I'm not sure if I like this. I don't remember. I have used it before, but I'm just going to go with the flow and choose those because I want two colors. The only product that I have that is color correcting is this MAC, and I might as well pull it because I will reach for it even if I don't pull it. Those two things, concealer and color corrector, are not included in my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But let's move on. One thing I did not include in my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is a face powder. I don't know why, but I didn't, so I'm going to pull one. I'm not sure if I need a powder. I think that the Clinique does a great job of setting because it's matte, and I think by it being winter, my face is not as oily, so therefore I really don't think I will need a powder, but just because, I will pull one. And I think I'm just going to go for either the By Terry or the Becca. Let's go for By Terry because it's supposed to be a hydra powder. So hydration, hydration. That's winning out. This drawer is all things bronzers and contours, cream and powdered form. So I think what I'd like to do is pick a powdered contour and a cream bronzer, or maybe vice versa. Let's go with a cream. Let's go with the cream contour palette. We're going to use the Black Radiance. Haven't used that in a while. And if you don't know, that's what this looks like right there. And I will go with a powdered bronzer. What about Mario? Let's do that. And I have to pick a highlighter, and this is all highlighters in this drawer. Some form another. Powder, liquid, cream. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that I had this many highlighters. And I don't think I'm into highlighters that much to have purchased all of this. But that's what I mean. When you group all of your makeup in its categories, wow, you really realize what you've purchased over the years. So I'm going to go with one of the tribes. Yep, the tribe. I'm going to look for a highlighter right from here. So I think something right in here. Since I recently organized this, I know where it is. It's right here. This is Juvia's Place. I'm going to go with this, and it's called Starstruck. So pretty. Let's use that. And out of all these products, that's the one thing I pulled. Woo! Let's get out of that drawer. It is really telling a story there. Okay guys, since I reorganized everything, I ended up with 2 blush drawers side by side. Beautiful, because this girl loves a good blush. I thought I had more. I really did. I was surprised by how many highlighters I have in my collection. I thought my blushes were the thing. I thought I had more blushes, but ugh. Well, I haven't counted them out, so who knows? But I've got 2 drawers here, and these are glorious, glorious, glorious blushes. But since I'm doing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I've already picked a contour, a bronzer, and a highlighter, I get only 1 blush. And we're going back to the tribe for that. We're going to pick one of these 2 right here. Let's see. Do we want volume 1? Or do we want volume 2? Wish I'd gotten volume 6. I think it's going to be volume 1. That does it for me. But guys, just feast your eyes on all those blushes. Oh, so many I haven't used. Like this palette back here, this one here. I am going to get into those eventually. I've used quite a bit from over here as of, lately. But yes, I'm going to get into this drawer for real, for real. I'm loving the way this drawer came out. Although it's a little dark, it's not really flashy or anything. But here's all of my mascara. Who knew? Who knew I had this many? Liners, I'm surprised. I'm just totally shocked by how many liners I have. And brow products. And actually this is a mascara, a cake formula. But I don't need to pull a mascara. Whew. I do want to use a liner. I want a nice liner. It is not in my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but you know how it is. I just had Dior out and used it quite a bit. I finished my Brown Eyed Girl. Oh boy, you know what? I might do this on my own. Is that a lippy pencil? I'm gonna pull that out because I'm not sure about that. But I want a brown liner. Here's this Esom liner and it's brown. I'll pull that. Okay, let's see the next drawer. Guys, we're pulling up on lippies, and when I tell you that there are drawers and drawers full of lippies, I am not kidding. I don't know what's in this one. Okay, not lippies. That's good. But let's get back to this one. I do know that I want to go to the tribe for a lippy. And, or do I? I'm not sure what I'm doing here. You know what I'm pulling from the tribe? I probably will pull a lip balm. Let's use this one because it's opened already. And I'm going to pull Clinique from here, and I want a lip pencil. Do I? What do I want? This, and there's something else I said I would show you how I put it together. Let me find the other product, but this is Clinique, and it's in number 45, and it's a deep, rich color, which is really coming back in for the lips. Here's that second drawer of lippies, and I don't think what I'm looking for is here. But in this drawer, I have all of my Wet n Wild Zodiac lip glosses, and I have the NYX Butter Glosses here, and then I have some random things here, MAC and other things, Revlon there. But I don't think what I wanted to pull is in this drawer. Here is the final lip drawer, and actually, is it? I think so. Yeah, I moved everything over here. Oh, I was having a flashback. But anyway, I'm looking for a Kiko Milano lippy that I used last week with the Clinique. I had the combination of that. So again, I have some MAC here and some other lippies, a few high-ends mixed with anything, and everything. Is that it? No. Gwen. Guys, have you noticed that all of her products are on sale at Sephora? I don't know if there's anything left, but during Christmas, after Christmas, everything was like marked down. Is she going out of business or what? Have I just not heard? Excuse me for moving the camera. Here it is. This is the Kiko Milana, the Bridgerton collection. And I've used this on camera before, but that's what it looks like. It's so pretty. It's just very hydrating. Feels good on the lips. Okay, now we can get into palettes, and that's where we're going to have fun. I always have fun with palettes, so hang tight. We'll be doing that next. Okay, here's one of the many eyeshadow palette drawers I have. I'm not saying that to be boastful. I'm just amazed at how many eyeshadow palettes I have collected over the years. I fell victim to everything, almost everything that came and went. Whew. Well, let's pick the most innovative brand that I know of that was included on the Essence Power 40 list. None other. Give a hand, a shout to none other than Danessa Myricks. And what I'm pulling from here, I think I'm going to pull this one here, her Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. Yes, I like working with this. I love the different textures. I love how it feels on my skin. It's gonna be that one for me this time around. And from the brand where the creator goes by her initials or by her first and last name, I guess, Natasha Denona. The lady who likes to sculpt and shade and contour the face and the eyes, that's her. Be it sparkly, smoky, neutral, she does it all. So let's pull one of her palettes. I played with it last week and I think I want to play with it some more. Let's do it. My Dream palette. My Dream palette from Natasha Denona. Yep. Okay, we need a palette from the tribe. We definitely do, because they're the most pigmented brand for my lovely chocolate skin. I just love Juvia's Place. So let's go with one of these down here. Let me look at Natasha Denona and see what's in there. Okay, in her palette I have some rosy colors, some bronzy colors and gold colors, tans. So I need something a little more colorful because I think this palette, Groundwork Bloom, yeah, see, more rosiness. So I need to stray away from that and pick something more exciting, right? Something really colorful, which Juvia's Place is known for. Won't be that one. You know, I don't have some of their most colorful palettes. That's gorgeous, but this is gorgeous, but it has a lot of those bronzy colors right there at the bottom. Let's see, do I have any brightly colored ones? No matter what, they're pigmented. Let's go with this one. Let's do this one. This is the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place. Let's do that. And guys, I have 2 more palettes to pick, so I have to get busy. For my 4th palette, I'm just going to pick a Lorella palette. I think that would be fun. Not the Oh Snap, not the Elements, and not this Be Bold one. That might be nice though. But I'm going to do the Silent Night because I think this palette is just what you need for the winter. Look at all those wintry colors in there. I think it's perfect. And I need one more palette, so let's go to what I call my junk drawer of eyeshadow palettes. Junk drawer it is. Nothing but eyeshadows in small quantities, smaller palettes, I guess I could say. And the thing is, I think I have typecast myself because I'm looking for something more in like a purple hue or something like that. And all I can seem to find are roses, greens, and blues. I don't know. Let's see what this one is. Midnight Vibes by Ulta. I didn't look at this one. What do you think? Rose in there again? Your bronze is in there again? Oh, I want something with some purple in it. No. This little bite-size palette. It's not exactly purple. Let's see what it is. It's called rose water. So there we go with the roses again, but let's go with this. Let's try an e.l.f. palette. Okay, there we go. I think we're finished. We are actually finished. I have 5 palettes. I'll set everything up in the tray and let you see what I've pulled for this month's Shop My Stash. I guess it's going to be a month. It's going to be a week or 2 or maybe a month. Who knows? But I tell you, this was an ordeal. It's almost like getting in the car with your coat and your gloves and your hat and everything, because you still have to make choices. And even though I had a shopping list, I knew that I wanted 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then some. And I knew the brands that I wanted to really pull from. I still had to, you know, do some decision making, I'd say. So let's see my tray. Let's put it all together. I could not have made this video without a cup of coffee. And look at this stinking cute coffee cup that was sent to me by a fellow YouTuber. I haven't received confirmation that I can use her name, her channel name, in this video, but I wanted you to see what she sent me. I'm loving it. It's beautiful, and I love gardening. I don't think I'm quite the gardener of the year, but I do feel official now. Thank you so much. If she consents that I can use her name, I will list it below. But if she says yes and I list it below, if you haven't subscribed to her channel, please go do so. I think we started doing YouTube and makeup around the same time. And I want to show you not so much the box, but the wrapping paper that she sent it in. I just love it. Look at that. It's baby Jesus and Mary. Reminds me of the Madonna, the Black Madonna, that I love so much. So I'm keeping a piece of that wrapping paper. Okay guys, back to the Shop My Stash. This is the tray all set up. Isn't it looking dandy? So this Shop My Stash was about using my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 just to keep it simple. And I chose something that's from a brand that's most innovative, Danessa Marix. So I got her there. And then I chose something that's smoky, sparkly, neutral, but glam and sculpting like. That's Natasha Denona. I've got her there. And something that's most pigmented, that's for the tribe, for us brown skins who come in so many different shades. I got her there, Juvia's Place. And then I added in some other things. So we have for foundation, Clinique. It's a Stay Matte formula. It's right back here. And we have Smashbox Photo Finish Control, a mattifying face primer that goes well with a matte foundation. For my eyelids, I'm priming with this Hydro primer. It's from Milk. And for my concealer, I have 2, a lighter one and a deeper Don't Settle from Koja, I think. Koja. And then I have a lip gloss or balm from Juvia's Place. Got her in there again. I have by Terry face powder, which is not in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I have a brown eyeliner that is not in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 by Isom. And then I have 2 lippies that I wanted to share with you this week. This is in my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For lippies, I could pull 3 lippies, and I did. So these 3 are in that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 deal. So Milano's Bridgerton, a lippy there, Clinique's lippy, and then Juvia's Place. And I also pulled 4 face products, which is Contour. Let's see, I think it's here, Black Radiance in a cream palette. And then I pulled by Mario a bronzer. And then I pulled a highlighter from Juvia's Place, got her in there again, and another Juvia's Place product, the blush, volume 1. And for face and eyes, I think I mentioned that I used the, that I pulled the Milk and I primed with this, so there were 2 products there. And I think that leaves me with the 5 palettes. I think I'm right. Yeah. So Natasha Denona and Juvia's Place, The Magic, Danessa Marix, Groundwork, Blooming Romance, e.l.f. Cosmetics, This is the little bite-sized rose water. It's the closest thing to purple I could find. And then for a stormy look, for a look that is that's just like the skies right now, that's definitely Silent Night by Lorella. All those kind of what do I want to call it? Not stormy, but just that haze look, that overcast look that the sky is giving, that muted look. That's the word. So that's what I pulled for that. Guys, thank you for tuning in to this Shop My Stash. Oh, I did pull this complexion palette from MAC. This is the corrector palette, so I use that all the time, so I might as well have it in my tray. I'm going to throw it in my drawer that I keep rolling things over in. But anyway, this is what my tray is looking like for this month. Thank you for coming along with me as I shop my stash. No need to get wrapped up and get the car warmed up, because we did it right here, my stash, indoors in my beauty room. Guys, thank you for watching. Love you for watching. Please leave your comments down in the comment section. Like this video, share this video, and you know I love you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed to Accessorize Your Life, come on in. Come on in. That's all I gotta say. Bye-bye for now.